Hey everybody, welcome to Zanpakuto Explain, the series where I try to explain every Zanpakuto in the Bleach series, and today we're discussing Gonryomaru, the Shikai of, well, I guess this is Zanpakuto of Chojo Sasakibe, the Lieutenant of Squad 1. This is going to be another short one. There's not really much to talk about when it comes to Gonryomaru, since we only saw it for a couple panels, but I do have a bit of theory, so not a big theory, but I do have one. Okay, so first off is the Shikai, Gonryomaru. The release command is Bite or Pierce Gonryomaru, and Gonryomaru translates to Stern or Solemn Spirit. The ability is unknown, but the Zanpakuto does become a rapier, a type of sword, and, that's pretty much it. I'll be talking about my theory of what it does after talking about the Bankai. So, just wait a couple minutes, I guess. The Bankai is Koko Ganryo Rikyu, which means Yellow Glittering Royal Villa of the Stern Spirit. Or Viz Tunes translates it, Golden Lightning Palace, which is, of course, a lot shorter. I don't really know how that gets so elongated, depending on how you translate it, but, I'm not a Japanese expert, so I'm not going to learn how. It is described as being one of only two Zanpakuto that can manipulate the weather, and of course its main ability is manipulating lightning. It can summon lightning, control lightning, do basically anything with lightning. We didn't see much of it, but again, the ability is manipulating the weather, so we can infer what it can do. We saw a bit of it, he strikes people with lightning. It creates like this weird lightning bubble behind Chojo, and there's like pillars of like lightning coming down from the bubble, and then the bubble thing can like shoot lightning, or he can summon lightning from the sky. Pretty simple. The Stern Ritter we see using it, he controls it with his sword, or sorry, controls it with his hand. But of course, Stern Ritter don't have Zanpakutos, so maybe Chojo would have kept his Shikai and then controlled it with his sword instead, which could probably kind of do some cool things. Maybe you could like coat his sword in lightning. Maybe, I don't really know. Maybe he can shoot lightning out of his sword. He probably do some cool shit. Sucks we never saw him use it. And we know it was a strong-ass Bankai, because it scared Yamamoto, so, that's something. Yamamoto wasn't as strong back then, but still impressive. Okay, so now into my theory about what Gonryomaru does. It's pretty simple. It's described as being one of two Zanpakutos that can manipulate the weather. The other one is, of course, Hyoinmaru. So I think you can infer that if the Bankai is similar to Hyoinmaru, the Shikai would be too. Because, Bankai and Shikai's abilities have to be connected. So yeah, I think Gonryomaru just manipulates the weather on a smaller scale, can manipulate lightning on a smaller scale, like how Hyoinmaru manipulates ice on a smaller scale. So it's a very simple buff. The Bankai is a simple buff. Which is kind of boring, but, who cares? Lightning's always cool. Who doesn't like some lightning abilities? Okay, so that's about it. There's really not much to talk about. Maybe I'll have a longer one out soon. I should be covering, like, fucking Ryujin Jaka soon, or something like that. I want to continue to do them in order for right now. So, yeah, I should be having some better, longer Zanpakuto explained soon, but I think something can be said about these shorter ones. Bleach is a long series. Not everyone's going to be remembering all the Zanpakutos. There's seriously like 100 of them. Probably like 50. But especially ones like this that appear for a couple pages and like aren't major characters. Yeah, I think these ones are important too. Maybe not like as important as the longer ones, but someone's going to want to know what Gonryomaru does and doesn't want to look it up on the wiki for some reason. That's kind of what I'm making this for. I just want to have a place where anybody can come and have a maybe sort of entertaining video to go watch about what Zanpakuto do. I don't know why I'm rambling so much, but yeah, that's about it. I should be doing like Ryujin Jaka next, maybe. I'll put it up on screen what I'm actually going to be doing next. But I think it's Ryujin Jaka, which should be a pretty long one, pretty interesting one. One of my favorite Zanpakutos. Tell me what you think about Gonryomaru. Because I think if we saw it more, it would be a contender for like one of the best Zanpakutos. We just don't know its full capability, like, which really sucks. I hope we see it in the new Hell Arc, whenever that comes, because Chojo should be down there. Maybe. So yeah, thanks for watching, I guess. If you enjoyed, come back soon. I'll have a better video out. Or not, maybe not a better video, but a different video out. Or go check out my other Zanpakuto explained videos. I have a whole playlist of them. Some of them are pretty good, I think. I don't have a favorite, but some of them are pretty good.